Hey you guys, welcome to my first video, my cooking video of just a day in the life of Tamisha. You all, this is going to be my first time making something baked from scratch. I do not know what I'm doing. I'm going to attempt to make sweet potato bread from scratch the best way I can. I'll be showing you guys the ingredients and stuff like that, and maybe when I start mixing it, I can show you guys what I mix together, and every other ingredients that I put in there I'm going to be showing you guys anyway. I am so nervous to do this because I am not normally a baker, but I told my kids, like, if I do good on this, maybe I'll just start baking more often, maybe at least a couple times a month, or we'll just see how everything goes. But thank you all so much for being here with me. Come on, everybody, let's get this bread started. Again, it's gonna be homemade sweet potato bread done my way with my ingredients, and then I'll come back and do a second video for the review, see how my family likes it and stuff like that, and let them rate it, and you guys will see the reactions from that as well. So I didn't use fresh yams. I'm using Bruce yams in a can, which I really love. I don't eat them that often, but I really love these because they taste just as good to me when I do eat them. Again, Bruce yams. So yeah, I'm going to use 3 cans of these, and I'm going to pour all the ingredients right here in this bowl. So let's start with the first one, second one, and the last one I'll use for today. So this is how everything is looking so far with the sweet potatoes. You can see it's looking good. And let's go ahead and go to the next ingredient. I'm going to go ahead and actually, before we go to the next ingredient, I'm going to grab a fork and kind of start mushing it. Oh, I already have one clean. Grab a fork and kind of start mushing it together a little bit first. You want to make sure that it's mushed up before I start like mixing everything. I'm going to obviously do the mixing with my hand. I already washed my hands to prepare for everything. I think if I just mush it up a little bit first with the fork, breaking up pretty well, as you can see, and then we just go from there. But so just a day in the life of Tamisha will just be a live channel that as I feel led to do things, I'll be just sharing with you guys. I'll even, by God's grace, be starting a weight loss journey soon, and I may be recording some of that stuff as well, so that you guys can see me go along the journey, and maybe it can be encouragement to others. You guys, I'm really hoping and praying that I get this bread the right way, because I'm going to be so happy and proud of myself. So yeah, and as I go, I guess I'll get better with the recording the videos and editing and stuff like that, or even probably ask my kids to help a little bit. Okay, we're almost done with the mixing with the fork. So far, we got this mashed up pretty good. Now we're going to go ahead and mix some ground cinnamon. This is the great value kind. It's pretty good. And also cinnamon is good for your system as well. So right now I'm just gonna shake a little bit of that in there to give it that cinnamon flavor. Then I also am adding something a little different, not too much of it because ginger could be very strong, but I want to just add a pinch of ginger in there. Um, and this one is by Spice Supreme. So I'm going to add a little bit of that in there just to give it that little kick. And I'm using Baker's Imitation um, vanilla flavor. I'm going to add on in there. Like I said, you guys, this is my first time doing it. So I'm literally just playing by ear at this point. Um, then I'm going to add some actual cinnamon sugar by Spice Supreme as well. I like Spice Supreme products. So I'm going to add quite a bit of the cinnamon sugar in there. Then I'm going to give it another small kick with a little bit of pumpkin spice. And this one is by Supreme Tradition. I'm going to add a little bit of that. Yep. Then I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of regular sugar as well. And before like adding the eggs, I'm going to put some flour in it, of course. But so far, this is what we have. And then I'll just like, as I go, try to just kind of sample it just to see if I need to add something or maybe water it down a little bit. Make sure it's not too sweet or not sweet enough. We'll just see how that goes. And I'm gonna go over here in the cabinet to get the flour because I was supposed to be taking that out, so I forgot. We're using this kind of flour, Founder Street flour, just like some regular all-purpose flour. I never was really able to tell the big difference between any flour, but if you guys know good flours and stuff that's like even more healthier to use with making these types of things, please let me know. Kind of go from there. I'm going to kind of do this in what they would call getaway a little bit. I'm going to warm the butter up just a little bit because I will be adding like a little bit of butter in there as well for just a few seconds. Maybe about 25 seconds. Hopefully it won't mess up the microwave. And now we're going to add about 2 eggs. Hopefully that's going to be enough. 2 large eggs. And then I'll go ahead and start mixing things up. Next time I'll try to set it up to where I can show you exactly how I'm putting things in there. And I'm going to add one more special ingredient to it. Just one more special ingredient to it. Okay, I didn't like melt the butter completely, but that's enough, and it's a pretty good butter. I'm using this butter here, unsalted butter by Simply Go. It's a really good rich butter, and I like the taste of it, so we're using that. Okay, so we got that, and I'm gonna add a little bit so far. If I need more, I'll use it. A little bit of 2% milk just to kind of make it a little creamy. Once I mix everything, I'm going to see how things taste and go from there. Guys, I'll show you how the mixture look when I'm done mixing. So, yeah. I hope you guys have had a blessed and prosperous day. May the Lord bless you and increase you 100-fold for His glory alone. You guys, I can't even believe I'm doing this, but I am. So I'm just mixing. I know I'll have to eventually get a mixer, obviously, especially if this turns out pretty good. I'll have to get a mixer to make it easier and quicker, and it'll stir better as well. Okay. Got a spoon to try it, just okay. May have to add a little bit more sugar to it and more vanilla extract as well. I think I'm going to add a little bit more cinnamon sugar too. Add a little bit more cinnamon sugar to it as well. I said when I moved in my new place, because I love this kitchen so much, I was going to start like just making little videos as I go. Just whatever may come to my heart to do, to share. Yeah. You all, I'm literally mixing this with my hand, but like I said, they're clean. It's just for me and my family. So when I cook, I usually wash my hands a billion times. So try that again. Feel like I'm mixing something, but it's okay. We're gonna get this together. And the last ingredient, I was gonna add a few marshmallows, because when it's baking, it like will bake inside of the bread. So like when you pull it apart, okay. My daughter just tried to get in a video, but yeah, no, not right now. Maybe another video. Anyway, so yeah, stirring that together. Guys, I'm almost getting there, hopefully. This is the first time, so hopefully it don't turn out too bad. But we shall see. I don't know if I should add another egg or not, but let me try. We'll just see. Once my kids rate it, they're going to definitely tell the truth. And this will be part 1. It'll probably be like part 2, 3, 4, just depends. But as I get, like I said, better with the camera and how to do things, videos will come more together. So get that at the bottom. A little bit more the butter. Now I'm going to wash my hands and then show you guys the mix. I don't know what I just did. I don't know. So far this is what it's giving. It's not the best look, but we're still gonna get it in the oven. Okay. And the last thing I was going to add to it is some marshmallows. Yeah. It's just healthier to make your own baked items at home without all the extra preservatives and other stuff that they put in the factories when they're making stuff. So we'll mix that up together. Yep. We're almost there, you guys. Gonna see how it turns out. We're gonna see what's giving. I think I'll add one more egg just in case because I didn't use baking powder or baking soda. So I just want to make sure that it rises pretty good with the egg. Probably should have only used a can because I'm not going to use all of this. I may save the rest for my kids for just make some extra on the side for when they come home from school. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. So this is how it's looking with the marshmallows in there. Not too bad. It's not like that sweet. So I just added the rest of the cinnamon sugar. Then I'll let it sit for a few minutes before putting it in a pan and put it in the oven. And then I'll be back probably with the second part of the video. I may at least let you all see this part where I put it in the oven. Yep. I love my kitchen. It's just so homey and yeah. Sometimes I might even, once I get bar stools for my little middle island part, maybe sit down and read the Bible and pray, do different things. Yeah. May eventually in the future. Okay. We can go live. Okay, there we are. Oh yeah, that's a lot of extra. So, wait a minute. I'll be right back. I gotta find the right pot, something to put it in. You guys, I'm just going to use this little pan right here. Gotta clean it out a little bit. That little thing is dirty, but I love this little pan. It gets the work job done. So, gotta clean it. It's already clean. We just gotta wipe it out out a little bit more. Especially when it's been like sitting in the cabinet. Wipe it out a little bit more. I just like old baking pans and stuff. I don't know why I like the old ones. I have to make sure. Don't come for me. I like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna spray it with the cooking spray at the bottom. I don't even know if I should do this, but that's what I'm going to use today. I'm gonna use this today, the Pam Original Canola Oil Blend, just to make sure it doesn't stick. Let's give that a good spray. Shake it up a little bit. This is how you know that I'm not a real baker. Shook it up a little bit. And I'm going to start pouring it in there. You guys. That's crazy. I can't even believe I'm actually doing this, but yeah, I am. So, hit it a little bit. You know how you have to like hit stuff to make sure it's leveled? So far, this is how it's looking. Hopefully it don't overflow. See? Doesn't look too bad. We added our flour and everything. I put enough egg. So let's just see. I'm gonna go on over to put it in the oven. I gotta remove the meats for dinner to add the but that's fine. So now you guys, I'm putting it into the oven. And we shall see. We shall see. And that is it for the first part of getting the bread made. There's the rest that's left. That's enough to make another nice size one for my kids. You guys, I will be back for the second, excuse me, I'm spitting, for the second part. And that'll be like how it looks when it comes out the oven and all of that. And just kind of do a little small little video for that. And then maybe the third part will be like my children and I trying it. I especially want to get their reviews of things, y'all, because you know kids gonna be honest. Hopefully it's not too bad, but we will see. Thank you all so much for being with me here today on Just a Day in the Life of Tamisha, and I am grateful to the Lord for so many more days to come, and you just never know where this channel will go, and I just hope it blesses you all. It's definitely going to be boring in the beginning. If you have any ideas or anything you think I should probably try with myself, maybe my children, anything, please put it down in the comment section. I would love to hear everybody's feedback as I'm getting into the channel, getting more used to it and growing and all that stuff. And so I love you guys, and I'll be back soon. Bye.